Welcome to English Fluency Essentials. In today's video, Emma will share her experience of going to the grocery store. Along the way, she will talk about useful words and phrases related to shopping, food, and everyday actions. Hi, I'm Emma. Yesterday, I noticed that my kitchen was running low on groceries, so I decided to go to the grocery store to pick up a few things. I made a list of items I needed. Some fresh vegetables, milk, eggs, bread, and some snacks for the weekend. When I arrived at the store, it was a bit crowded, and I had to weave through the aisles carefully to find everything on my list. I started in the produce section, where I grabbed a bag of carrots and some tomatoes. I also picked up a head of lettuce for salads. As I moved to the dairy section, I noticed that the milk I usually buy was out of stock, so I had to choose a different brand. After that, I went to the bakery section to get some bread. I wasn't sure if I should go with white bread or whole grain, but I decided to try the healthier option this time. I also grabbed a carton of eggs and added a pack of granola bars to my basket for a quick snack. At the checkout counter, the cashier scanned my items, and I paid with my card. On the way out, I realized I forgot to buy one important item: coffee. Luckily, I remembered before I left the store, so I quickly ran back to the beverage aisle to grab a bag of my favorite ground coffee. When I got home, I put all the groceries away and felt satisfied that I had everything I needed for the week ahead. I made myself a cup of coffee and sat down to relax after the busy trip. It felt good to have my kitchen restocked. Before we start our speaking practice, let's learn some new words and expressions from Emma's story. Knowing these will help you improve your English skills. 1. To run low on, this means you don't have much of something left. Example, I'm running low on milk, so I need to buy more. 2. To weave through, to move in and out of things, especially when there's a crowd. Example, she weaved through the busy aisles at the grocery store. 3. Produce section, the part of the store where fresh fruits and vegetables are sold. Example, I bought some apples and carrots from the produce section. 4. Out of stock, when an item is unavailable because it has all been sold. Example, my favorite cereal was out of stock, so I chose a different one. 5. Whole grain, a type of bread or food that is made from the entire grain, considered to be healthier. Example, I bought whole grain bread instead of white bread. 6. Checkout counter, the place in the store where you pay for your items. Example, I stood in line at the checkout counter. 7. To scan, when the cashier passes items over the machine to register the price. Example, the cashier scanned all my groceries. 8. To restock, to refill or add more of something, usually when supplies are low. Example, I restocked my pantry with all the groceries I bought. 9. To grab, to quickly take or pick up something. Example, I grabbed a bag of coffee before leaving the store. And now it's time to practice. Repeat after Emma. Hi, I'm Emma. Hi, I'm Emma. Yesterday I noticed my kitchen was running low on groceries. Yesterday I noticed my kitchen was running low on groceries. So I decided to go to the grocery store. So I decided to go to the grocery store. I made a list of items I needed. I made a list of items I needed. When I arrived at the store, it was a bit crowded. When I arrived at the store, it was a bit crowded. I weaved through the aisles to find what I needed. I weaved through the aisles to find what I needed. I started in the produce section. I started in the produce section. I grabbed a bag of carrots and some tomatoes. I grabbed a bag of carrots and some tomatoes. At the dairy section, the milk I usually buy was out of stock. At the dairy section, the milk I usually buy was out of stock. I decided to try a different brand. I decided to try a different brand. I also picked up a loaf of whole grain bread. I also picked up a loaf of whole grain bread. The cashier scanned my items at the checkout counter. The cashier scanned my items at the checkout counter. I paid with my card and headed home. I paid with my card and headed home. Fantastic work today. Keep practicing your vocabulary and speaking skills to become even more confident in your English. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more enjoyable English lessons. Happy learning and see you next time.